Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Gray. I'm a fourth year communications major at the University of the Pacific, and this is my first Campus Reel video. This will be my introduction so you can get to know a little bit more about myself, what I'm interested in, why I chose the school that I'm at, and so yeah, let's get into it. So I was originally born on the East Coast. I'm from the great state of Delaware. I lived there for about 10 years of my life, and then I moved out here to California. And it was when I was in high school that my faculty advisor recommended to me to go to University of the Pacific. I hadn't heard of it at the time because it's a relatively small school, but I did some more research into it and I realized that this is the place for me. So I applied, I got in, and here I am. One of the biggest draws for me at the University of the Pacific was how supportive they are of undeclared students. So as they title it, exploratory students, that's what I was when I came in. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Part of me wanted to go into engineering, part of me wanted to do psychology. I really wasn't sure. So they offered a class for me where I was able to just explore different kinds of, like all the different majors that are offered at the university. And that's how I found that my passion for communications. So I am a communications major and I minor in business administration. I'm interested in the field of marketing and public relations, that kind of area. So as I mentioned, I grew up in Delaware and I actually lived in the same town as the University of Delaware. University of Delaware is like many other East Coast schools, them and like other Ivy Leagues, we're very like brick buildings and ivy and stuff like that, which you're not going to really find often on the West Coast. But I missed home and I wanted to find something that was like that for me, and University of the Pacific was that. Actually, a lot of Hollywood studios film movies at University of the Pacific if they want that like East Coast Ivy League school looking vibe. So movies like Indiana Jones and Flubber, starring Robin Williams, have both been filmed here because of our appeal and like just a beautiful campus. Brick built, all the buildings are brick for the most part, and it's a beautiful campus. Another reason I chose to come to UOP is because it's close to home, not too far, so that I can still get home when I need to, but also it's enough away where I can grow more independent and become who I am now. So I think it was a great placement for me. Another reason I chose UOP is because of the supportive faculty that we have on campus. So every student, when you come in your freshman year, you are assigned a faculty advisor, and they're going to be with you for all the years that you're at the university. They're going to be helping you register for classes, recommending you what to take, making sure you're going to graduate on time. And Pacific also has a 4-year guarantee where if you aren't able to graduate in 4 years and you have done everything right and it's not your fault at all, University of Pacific is going to pay for an extra year for you. So that was a big draw, like, hey, if something happens, UOP's got your back. They're going to be there for you. They're going to make sure that you're taken care of and that you graduate. And another final big reason why I chose UOP is the size. So I went to a smaller high school, so it was important for me. I thrive in a small environment. Don't want to be a little fish in a big pond. I want to walk to class and I want to say hi to people I know. I want to be in class and I want to know people. And UOP has that. With around 4,000 students total, we're right in the middle, where we're not too small, where there's not enough opportunity, but we're not too big, where you have no idea where you are, you don't know anybody, and just super intimidating. Right in the sweet spot in the middle. And so that was one of the biggest reasons as to why I chose UOP, because I was able to flourish here. So those are some of the reasons as to why I applied to UOP, but now I want to talk about the reasons why I've stayed at UOP and why I've made this place my home. So of course, all those reasons still apply: the small size, the location, the supportive faculty and staff, and the environment down on campus. But I've also stayed because of the relationships that I've formed, the wonderful friendships I've made, the opportunities available to me, helping me set me up for success so I can graduate and have a path forward after that. And the support system, how everyone knows everyone, everyone's there for each other. If you're going to be struggling academically, socially, emotionally, in any way, shape, or form, there's going to be someone, whether it's your friend or your professor, they're going to have your back. You're going to be taken care of at Pacific, and that's something special that I found here. So just a little bit more about myself, what I'm involved in. I'm a proud member of Beta Theta Pi, my Greek organization. I joined back in 2019 in the spring, and I've been a proud brother ever since. I'm also a member of the Arts and Entertainment department that we have on campus. I work with a team to plan all the events that we have, so if we're hosting big events of different performances and speakers to come in, my team's in charge of that, and so it's a lot of fun. I love being a part of it. Shout out to my team. I also help with the marketing for my communications department. Myself and a team, we work on creating posts for all of our social media platforms, just trying to sell our department to the rest of the school and to prospective students. And it's great practice for me going off into the field of marketing. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I hope you enjoyed this little introduction, a little snippet into what I'm about, what I do, where I am. Look forward to my upcoming videos and see what else I got to offer. I'll see you then.